Welcome to another edition of Survival Mode, where we give entrepreneurs a step-by-step roadmap to starting their own business. I'm Bert Robinson.
I'm Kevin Beers.
I'm Michael Grant Jr.
You can reach us by email at hello@survivalmode.live or check out our website at www.survivalmode.live. Let's get to it. Welcome back to another edition of Survival Mode. We're in step number 6, and we've been talking about operational flow, operational structure. You know what? There are 5, we're going to get deeper into operational structure. There are 5 phases of development in operational structure. Now, 5 phases? Goodness gracious, can't we just do things and just get it done and get it over with, Michael? Kevin, can we just do that, please?
Well, yeah, but again, it always comes back to, do you want to make money or not?
Oh, okay. All right.
That's simple.
That's simple? Okay. All right. The first phase, we've basically gone over a little bit, and that's operational structure development. We've already taken care of that. You know, a few things. Okay. But now, then there's, Kevin's favorite is market research and analysis. Now, we've been hinting back and forth that, you know, you need to do some marketing. But Kevin, haven't we been doing marketing already?
What we've been doing is creating content for marketing.
Okay.
So,
right.
We are moving toward the actual marketing piece.
Oh, but we haven't gotten there yet. You know, I won't tell anybody that's next week. Oh, did I let that slip out? My fault. Okay. Then that's the second phase. The third phase is the marketing campaign and development and launch. Michael, briefly explain that one.
That's the thank you. The marketing campaign development is the coming soon campaigns and all the other supporting campaigns that you establish before you launch the business.
Wow, that was short, sweet, and concise. Okay, Kevin, you need to mark that down. Okay, then we've got the launch party. Now, whoa. Your business have a launch party. What's the significant, both of you guys, what's your significance of the launch party? Michael, go ahead.
All right, the launch party, I believe, is the celebratory party with a purpose. It's the party that or event that brings people together that have been involved in the development of your business, and it's the platform where you actually have the ability to communicate and connect with the actual community, so that now you can bring in people that you might have want to talk to, but you didn't have any real conversational piece, so to speak, to talk to them. Now you have an invite that you can reach out, that you can actually give these people for them to come and actually talk to you, so that you can now establish better market positioning and to do some research and development before you launch.
Now, see, I was going to go there with Kevin because I know Kevin was going to go there. Kevin, put your aspect on it.
Okay, well, to be concise, I would pretty much say ditto. But in order to actually add a few more words to it, that party, that launch party, that launch party is all about, we haven't opened our doors yet, but we want people to know we're here and we're just about to do that. So this is like a huge announcement to the community. And we're going to be interacting with the community at the launch party too. So that's what we're building up to at this point. There will be some marketing prior to that, but that is the biggest step to basically holler at the community. We are opening soon. Watch for it.
Now, you're not selling anything right now, are you?
No. Yeah, Michael, go ahead. You want to say something?
Well, we're selling us. And you always talk about that.
There you go.
You're selling yourself. You're selling your vision. You're selling people on who you are and what you are projecting to do when you do open up and launch and sell.
You know what? I don't like using the word sell anymore.
Right.
I don't. And this is just me personally, because that's in actuality that what you're doing. But I think this is an opportunity for us to educate people about what you're doing, educate people about who you are and who you are for the community. You're in this community. What are you doing for the community? Well, you're educating people of what you're doing for the community. Okay, you're letting them know that I'm doing this, I'm doing A, I'm doing B, I'm doing C, and this is how it's going to help our community to grow. That's what I like about it, because you're educating everybody about who you are, not just other vendors, not just the clients, but everyone. You're asking everyone on that. So I think that's really important on that. Now, then it comes to phase number 5. Launch, start, conduct business. Launch, start, and conduct business. Now, what does that mean? Now, I'm telling you right now, you need to really think about this, And it doesn't have to happen immediately. Michael, how long is it between a launch party and the actual launch of your business? Now, wait a minute. And see, I did something that we tell people not to do.
What?
To give an exact date. Because so many things can go, up in the air. So let's give an average.
I would say between 60 and 90 days. Between the launch party and the actual launching of your business. It could be a few weeks, but you got to make sure you have your stuff together, because even after your launch party, you need to take all of that information, all that data that you've gathered. You still have to do your soft opening. So not to take up too much time, but there's a lot to go in between before you launch your doors. So give yourself time. I would say between 60 to 90 days.
Now, in a marketing aspect, Kevin, what would you say?
Okay, before I say that, let me say you can reach us at www.survivalmode.live. That's our website. Or you can email us at hello@survivalmode.live. To answer your question, from the marketing perspective, Michael's right about the time. But what I would say is you're already preparing for the marketing campaign before your actual launch. So from a marketing perspective, you may start before the launch party to get things kind of in order, but your launch party is going to give you a lot of information about how that campaign is going to go. And you don't want to start your marketing too soon. Like you want to start about 60 days prior. And if we're talking 60 to 90 days, don't jump in too soon. Because if people are seeing your opening for 3 months, after the second month, they're kind of tired of seeing it. So you don't want to be overbearing with your marketing at the same time. But again, it can be very strategic. Maybe you drip on people for a month, for the first 30 days, and then you drip on them a whole lot more during the second month, and then now you're dripping for another 2 weeks. Then you just open the floodgates, that sort of thing. So you want to gain traction, but you don't want all your traction up front. Otherwise, you'll burn out before you actually get to the opening.
You're dripping.
Great point.
You're dripping. You're dripping. I haven't heard it explained that way, but you're dripping.
Those are marketing terms. So if somebody's not in marketing, they won't understand that. Please explain what dripping means, Kevin.
Dripping is I guess best way to explain it would be to go the food route. If all you get is a little tiny sample, that's a drip.
Okay.
And the drip, if you have a leak in a pipe and it's just dripping like one drop every few let's say every half hour. Well, when the drip starts increasing, it becomes more concerning. But in marketing, it's more awareness. It builds more awareness. As the drip becomes faster and faster, people are seeing more and more information. Now they're getting more curious and they start pursuing it. If you Like if you're dating, if you give everything on that first date, what's left to give after that, right?
I'm done with this. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Now we're getting into dating. Okay.
Let me just sum that up. So the dripping is simply a scheduled campaign with announcement alerts, notifications, and you do it. Yeah, you do
it step by step, and you give bits and pieces.
That's all.
Okay, that's Kevin. Hush! Don't say any more, Kevin.
Kevin, you know I like those examples. I like it.
All right, now, once you hear all these phases, which phase are you in? We're getting closer to opening your doors. Can you feel it? I mean, you're getting closer, but right now we're in the operational development phase. Excuse me. Okay, next week we're going to go deeper. What are we going to go into? I'll tell you. We're going to go into the marketing, preparing your target market. That's going to be next week. I wanted to let you know what it is now because I need you to understand that you're moving. There's momentum going. That you're getting information. You're continuing to gather content. It's really important. But you know what? There's a lot of things that can go right, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And coming up in a few minutes, we're going to be talking about the pitfalls of operational structure. And, I think it's really important to know that you can have all your ducks in a row and you can have a pitfall. You got to be careful about that. So we're going to be talking about that in just a few minutes. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, real quick. I just want to let people know that the steps that you mentioned, the steps that we're doing, is in chronological order. If you do it any other way, you're going to backtrack or retrack or going to deplete time or resource in some aspect. And I guess we can talk about that later on.
All right. And speaking about depleting time, the deep dive, talking about depleting time, you can reach us at www.survivalmode.live. That's our website. Or you can go to our email and hit us on the email. That's hello@survivalmode.live. We'll be back coming up with some of the pitfalls up next.